Hello and welcome to Sweet Shot Games Dota 2 Pub Stomping with Rubick Guide. Rubick is a great hero and very fun to play. However, he has a very hard learning curve since you need to know every ability that's in the game, especially the ultimates. Of course, the best way to pub stomp is to solo mid. However, if you're not comfortable with that, or if you feel you'll have a tough matchup, go support, or just stock up on some more consumables. If your opponent has a higher base damage than you, you might have to rely on your W to pick up some last hits. However, try to use it to get a harass in as well. Since Fade Bolt is so strong at pushing creep waves, you can actually rune control pretty effectively as Rubick. If you push the wave up to your opponent's tower as the rune is about to spawn, that'll give you an opportunity to go check and see where it is. If you solo mid as Rubick, try to farm up your bottle and mana boots as soon as possible. That will give you a lot of mana to move around and help gank your opponents. If you're playing support Rubick, it's good to stock up on some extra consumables to help out your carry. Also, pick up some wards, and maybe even some sentry wards. This will help you in your laning and with the pulling so that your opponents cannot shut you down. As a support, it's always good to look for opportunities to get a kill for your hard carry. So as you can see here, I find a haste rune and give it to my friend so that he's able to chase down this lich and get a quick first blood. As Rubick, it's always a good idea to try and control the runes since he has a great ability in telekinesis to be able to pick up an enemy opponent and throw them onto one of the ledges, allowing you to steal the rune and get them stuck up there, having to waste some extra gold to get out. As a support, it's always a good idea to pull the jungle creeps into your lane, keeping the laning creeps closer to your tower. However, make sure you stack the creep camp first before you pull. This will kill off the entire laning creep wave, allowing them to stay closer to your tower. Once you pull the jungle creeps into the laning creeps, make sure you try to get the last hits on those jungle creeps to give you some extra gold. Also, remember to use your sentry wards. These are some good places to put them, one being in the river where you can see if your opponents have used any observer wards, taking away their vision so that possibly your middle lane can gank for you. Also, this gives you more control over the map, allowing you to move around safely. And then another good spot for a sentry ward is to place it near your jungle creeps so that you're able to kill off any wards your opponents might have there trying to stop you from pulling your creep camp. This one can be a little more tricky since you don't want to put it too close that it despawns your own creep camp. However, if you put it too far away, you might not be able to see the observer or sentry ward that your opponents have put down. As a support Rubick mid to late game, it's good to pick up a mechanism, allowing you to be a lot more useful for your teammates, giving yourself and them more survivability. Also, every once in a while, pick up a Smoke of Deceit so that you can group your team up in order to initiate a team fight on an unsuspecting opponent. As Rubick, don't steal just any ability, but be looking for opportunities to steal whatever you feel would be most valuable for your current situation. As you can see here, I steal a tombstone, allowing us to turn the tide of this battle. As a solo mid Rubick, work towards items like Blink Dagger and Force Staff. This will allow you to steal some key abilities like Ravage a little bit easier, allowing you to stay outside of the range of effect and then jump in once the ability is cast. As you can see, I was up too far here and Tide was able to Ravage on me and I wasn't able to steal it. However, I did focus on getting the next best ability in Tombstone, allowing us to survive a bit longer in this team fight. Well, that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching, and feel free to contact me, whether it's through a comment or email me at sweetshot3@gmail.com. Now, go stomp some pubs with Rubick and let them know how you got so pro.